Here they come. I got him! Not that, huh? To shreds, you say? Here's the elevator, but ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Base to intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
What purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple-berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to...
Or we can call you Hiram.
What? You're here. I know. They destroyed the elevator and doors to the second... Too many, considering already they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment... Aside from the bid, you said you wanted something from... Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment. Allow me to pose my question. That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing Raptidons off your stoop.
Careful, I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time. Caring or not won't change the facts of the matter. I am awaiting but a single but MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which, of course, has... No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end. You do that, I'll be here. Luck be with you. Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me. Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
I'd wager this is the outpost. I am a storm! Not bad, huh? Hey, take a gan. Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig, but we've only ever... Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Uh-oh.
I don't... They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick. That'd be boring. Never had the pleasure of hunting.
Why was I built to feel ennui? Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, boss. I want to talk to you. Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head? You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent. Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. I appreciate this, boss. Board had an asteroid mining operation out here. I wonder what happened to him.
What was that?
My time to shine!
To shreds, you say?
Everyone all right? Score one, feel it! You're going down! Boss, did you see that? Looks like some sort of habitation. Watch this! Now it gets working, boss! Tossball kick!
To shreds, you say?
That's the last of him! Hey, boss! Watch this!
Covering you!
Ha!
I'm getting through. Us now, Captain! There may go! To shreds?
up, jackass?
And we're alive. That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up? Outstanding. There's an old base I used to call home. Password... Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Rest of us just thought it sounded... Fuck.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again. I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Young Millstone, you look pensive.
What's on your mind?
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Welcome back, Cap. I have received a transmission.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain. I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping. We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
You want some of this?
To shreds, you say?
That has nothing to do with else! That's the last of him. Hey, boss! Watch this!
I am a storm! Ugh. Here we go!
Everyone all right? started.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They four of us for a while, and believe she had a Claire.
Heads up, boss! Out of my way!
To shreds?
Here I come! Crosswalk!
Did you go reload?
Yeah. I'm gonna reload now. I'm gonna reload now. Let's go. Bam, bam, fucking bam! Fucking bam, fucking bam! Yes! Yes. I'm fucking loving this shit, man. This is so fun. This is fun. This is really fucking fun. This is fucking great. This is so great. Wow. This is fun. I'm fucking ready, man. I love this shotgun shit. Damn.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, I'm
Downstairs.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. That makes it stupid. Cap. You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? What? Huh.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet. We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece.
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target. Oh.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on... Destination reached, the Groundbreaker.
Halcyon.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste for me.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I ain't too elated about going You sure saved my skin, stranger.
Staying out of sight.
Are you crazy?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. A tossball first.
Echo! You're going down!
I am a soul! There you go!
Yeah! Now that was fun!
What's on your mind?
think you're doing? I don't want any trouble out of you.
Hey, stop that! That's company property. What do you think you're doing? Just be careful next time.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's...
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today? Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises. Not in Stellar Bay. Everyone else who isn't taken either smells like salt tuna or they're my boss. Besides, a man... You think that's what I'm looking for? Sorry. Have you talked to... You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering. I still don't know anything about it, but I'll warn you.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for Rapmus.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more Hope you can First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grim his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a... She runs the betting parlor across the way. She asked me about the poster once. Damn right it is. It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows. Sure can. I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on. Take the poster then. Braxton. He's in charge of getting the... He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals. Since you don't seem to be constrained, tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was gonna spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia, will you... But not... Now, there's no need to... I had hoped that
Because he's scared to go it alone. You need the board to hold your hand and tell you...
Surviving alone, thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch...
So-called is right. We've got our hazard...
That's the board's way. Doesn't matter...
We've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual... Yes, free...
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the...
Monarch's a free planet feeling.
Your friend... I used to be young...
Indeed. Mr.
On our...
A lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn...
Not if we...
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit...
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly... The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach. With a Bolt 52 card, if you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52...
And you'll have a powerful...
Why, one of the strongest...
I was starting to get bored listening to you, till you said...
It is... I'll need to gather some
You do...
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arm... And these days... Do be careful. Oh, it...
Help! Someone's been killed!
I think I'm gonna be sick. I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments... Now...
Murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
Even Stellar Bay ain't safe these days. What's the world coming to?
always wanted to visit Stellar Bay. Taking the sights, the sounds, the... Wait, what's... Heads up, jackass!
Covering you! Pass that armor!
That was fun. You want some of this?
Shreds, you say? Nice hit!
Out of my way! You like that?
Careful. Only things you'll find.
Looks like we're doing this!
I am a soul!
Tossball kick!
Covering you!
You're going down!
Shreds, you say? Nice one.
Hello? Hello? I hear Boots out there. Wait, can Raps hear Boots? Get away! Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here and... now the door... It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions. Phew. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. Sure. My buddy locked me in here. I told you that. But... Oh, damn it! What do you mean? Wait. Only turn...
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die.
Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? But I ain't got nothing on me. That's true. Okay, fine. Here. Yep.
I hear you're into Graham's philosophist hogwash, Felix.
Yeah, if by philosophist hog...
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. I didn't mean for any harm to come to you. This has been... I give MSI everything. What? Yeah, in charge of a scrap heap of a city. I hadn't thought of... Thank you. Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blank...
Try to control it.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporation... What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holding.
Wait.
Sort of. Really, we're...
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea. It's definitely a firm middle finger.
That's what I have reason to believe that one of the other...
The board just can't let Monarch go, huh?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain... You really... I admit, I've been hatching this... If someone is operating here... Oh, but as much as I... So it would be best if you could... Once you, subtly... A foolproof plan...
Remember, Sublight is not responsible for any loss of property incurred while patrons are on Fallbrook property. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron. No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand? Man, oh man, it has been a blue moon. You're looking for Ms. Malin. She's not but just down the way. Word to the wise.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
We gotta make for the bar. Play a couple rounds, crack a couple heads. You know, socialize.
No, but thank you. I'm quite all right as I am. Oh. Can't fathom why you'd go... Don't suppose...
Wanna make a run with me to Stella Bay? Boss lady told me to take the night off.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
I could listen to her talk for hours.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna... Special, as in unlawful, delicate, and deadly. As to the something, no. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas. Left in a... To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's... Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value. I do like your gu- To get to the gas, you'll need it. The lab itself is becoming... I shall leave the detail... Now, the task will require someone... Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile once you've got... I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Clive Lundberg. He's making... And... Guess you hit him where... If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. Might be another way in. Then I'd say you might care to poison the system. It'll be more than good. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, may luck be with. How's...
Catherine Malin could sour milk just by glaring at it.
She's... fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
This place smells worse than the back bays.
System. Performing.
You want some of this?
Covering you!
I don't know what's worse. The taste of forced and beans, or the stench that comes later.
Processing. Searching for unauthorized crime alert.
Hey, boss! Watch this!
I am
And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration. Untrue. I merely did not expect a visitor in my private chambers, where I expect solitude, while I slaughter them who disobey, and while I butcher my dinner. I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the Sisty Pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies, I disappear. A joke, that last was. So, what can I do for you? My full attention is at your disposal.
I'm not saying you shouldn't vex this guy, but if you do, it's been nice knowing you.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still teeter on the verge of losing my patience. Let us move forward with the present proceedings. By sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow. Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head, and I will gift you a lifetime supply of Borst. Piss.
Gas is coming! Watch this!
I am a storm! That's the last
That's
of
what you get.
Incoming!
One down.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you.
Please say the Oda corpse you're wearing is Clive's. Huh. Not much boast to that declaration. Am I to take that? I suppose it right. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone... Now that I consider it, I ain't... We are friends. Look, I don't know if this is related. She's been acting twitchy, even for her.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
This place wasn't half so pretty in the serials.
A Manta Queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But...
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts. The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
we do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come? Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people. I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazine...
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower. Wonderful. I requisitioned... Speaking...
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What do you do? Forget it.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help... One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar... Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace.
So you're her mysterious savior.
That girl and her songs, so wonderful. We can use them to
I hope I don't have to tell you this, but... Graham, if...
The infamous Amber Heights. jackass!
Covering you, I can't! Don't mess with us.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. Huh. I don't know what your angle is, but...
Too quiet. Hello? Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run. You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested. It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it. Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered? Yeah, I've got a few. I'll send them along. Give them all my regards. And... they'll never see us.
You know, Nyoka, between you and me, we know all there is to know about Monarch.
What makes you say that?
Well, you got your life experience as a hunter, and I've
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Damn it. I was hoping you'd have more sense than our venerable leader here. I get the message is important, but so's eating. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony. I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been...
You sent the Van Noys there.
They went willing to fight for our cause.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities.
This is worth bickering over. The iconoclasts can't keep their heads in the ground for... Look, just... If the Van... Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this.
Felix, overheard you listening to Tossball. You... Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur.
My time to shine!
I am a storm! Nice one.
Score one for Felix!
Covering you! Nothing like a good tussle.
Are these real ruins?
Incoming, Captain!
Hey, boss! Watch this! Watch this!
To shreds, you say? Let me go!
Crossbow kick!
Covering you! Here we go!
My time to shine!
I am
Everyone all right? Heads up! going down!
To shreds, you say?
want some of this?
Everyone all right?
So tell me, what do you eat when you're out exploring? It's trail rations, right?
No, that stuff will turn your stomach purple.
What? But I love trail rations. Rizzo's makes them with extra Sisti bits.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it. It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right. Doubtful. But we don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going to share. Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us. It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys? You can be a real bastard, you know that?
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do. Articles to...
Sermons.
Must have been nice, throwing off the shackles of your old job, taking up the rugged life of a hunter.
Sure, it's...
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you? You're just as rigid as the old It isn't easy. Indeed, if we can find... I knew... Then it's good that I keep... What can... Anyway? Then it's good that... As I hear... But... It is... Shall I begin? He's... What can I do?
you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
The Darlings? Seriously? I mean, yeah, you're looking at the Darlings' newest recruit. Boss is a shoo-in for Rookie of the Quarter.
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch? Ha! Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought.
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that face.
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
Look at me, getting carried away again. So, what can I do for you? Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth. Right, so the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bully.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
fuck are you?
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, and not that it's any of... Well, wait. You won't see...
Anyway. But that's... I'm glad to hear you've... I've been consumed with other matter. Still, your intervention...
Whatever you do.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh? Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry. No! Okay, maybe, just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know? Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
You wanna know what I think? This Braxton fella threw away the trappings of society and joined a pack of wild raptidons.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
We're armed to the teeth. What's he gonna do? Kill us with generosity?
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable. Excellent. You've arrived at just the right time. My wife is putting the finishing touches on dinner. Please, make yourself at home until it's ready.
I think I just lost my appetite.
You must be famished.
Oh, hello. That's nice. You got a funny way of putting things, but it feels like there's this... Who? Sorry, maybe you should...
Oh, hi there.
There was this other man. I don't know. Mama and Papa said he came from the city. And they worked. He said they were making us sick. They went to have a...
That was real nice of her.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. Is it sticking again? There's a bit of a trick to... Please, there's no need for I promise I'll get the door open when...
Come! Watch this! Nobody messes with you, boss!
Libations on me, folks!
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have nightmares about this.
They sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
Hey, Nyoka. I got some questions I've been meaning to ask you. About being a hunter and all.
Felix, are you reading off your hand again?
Yep. So, first question. Before you kill your prey, do you ever say any snappy one-liners?
Snappy?
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Who spat in your spirits, Velma?
You noticed my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Will you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition? Anyway, what do you folks need? Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat, and mostly tumor-free. Something else on your mind? That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering... That's... Yeah. Still, it's good to know. Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operation. He and his whole crew... You mind slapping? If you can find a way to get him back to work. Unless you're here to... Hard workers? Caleb and his crew have it. I don't have... Besides, if Caleb wants to... I don't even want to think about that. Fine. Tell...
New face, huh? You from Off-World? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI well. Why don't you grab a chair? Sure thing. How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I... Here, take this as compensation. Now me and my friends here...
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born? Got a few more.
Score one, Felix! Out of my way!
To shreds, you say? Nice work!
Tossball kick!
Bring you! Doing all right.
All right, hush and eye.
Heads up, jackass! Ow!